안녕하세요 everyone. I'm a Valentine이라고 합니다. What's up y'all? I'm a Valentine here. This is gonna be a quick little video. Not a very long one. At least I don't think some of us will get off on like long tangents and things. So goodness. I want to feel confident, right? Who doesn't? Of course. But it's been like a problem for me recently because as I'm trying to make more positive changes, like you know how there's sometimes you can get really excited or you get really motivated and you can make a lot of positive changes and you can at least stick with it for like a couple days, right? Or you can stick with it for a few hours or a few minutes, or in the moment you can say, you know what, no, I'm not going to eat this cookie, or no, I'm not going to eat this brownie. Well, for some reason, the past few weeks, I haven't been able to really feel like I'm in control of the decisions that I'm making for myself and my personal well-being. Such as for my skin, I have been picking my skin so relentlessly, and I would dare say religiously, every single night. I come home, I come in the house and just pop every single pore that is on my face and on my skin. And it feels like I can't stop. Even in the moment, I'm like, I'ma stop. And I just don't stop. I don't stop. And I know that this is a stress related thing. And then with my eating, I have bought these cosmic brownies. They literally taste like Play-Doh. They stick to the gut like Play-Doh, okay? The digestion has been not good. Especially the past 2 days, it has not been good. And then I ate that stuff on Sunday and I still haven't my stomach hasn't got back right still. And I told y'all, did I tell y'all? Dang. I was throwing up. I was not okay. But basically what I'm saying is I feel like God blesses you with getting back on the right track. And last night I went over to my friend Quinn's house and we were working on her hair. And she gave me dinner, and it was lentils, and it was this very simple lentils. Did I say simple lentils? What does that even mean? Sounds wrong, actually. Now I'll say it again. Simple lentils. Did I say that the first time? Am I tripping right now? I don't know, y'all. Simple lentils, but they were really good. Like, the flavor was good, but it wasn't cheesed up. It wasn't crowded down with tomatoes. I put tomatoes in so many things, y'all. I mean, that's just kind of how I grew up learning to make soups. And my mama's soups would be hitting too. They really would be hitting. So it's a good thing that I learned that. My mom was a really good chef. And, thankfully I was blessed to have deliciously flavored food growing up. And even back then, I don't think I really appreciated it as much. But she used to tell us see, y'all don't appreciate this now, but one day, and she was right. She knew she was right, because now that I'm cooking and I see how much effort it takes, I see that wow, she really was doing that every night for a whole huge family. So that is amazing. And I gotta respect that. Anyways, I got off on a tangent there. See, I said this would be quick. Anyways, y'all. It has been hard for me to even cook. It's been hard for me to clean anything. There's this weird thing about my house right now where I feel like it's clean, but it's also very messy. There's nothing about it that's intensely dirty. It's not a hoarder house vibe. It kind of has this vibe where it's if I took 20 or 30 minutes, I could just get it all together, but I just haven't been able to take that time. And even when I come home, just now I came in and I was like, okay, I should make some music. But then I look at the desk and I'm maybe I should do the dishes. And there's a couple dishes that are just sitting in there. And I just look at them and I'm or I look and I'm oh, maybe I should just pick up my laundry off the floor. You see over there. And then I'm you know what? Maybe I should just lay down. Maybe I should just sit down. And I'm in my bed. So. Basically, though, what I was saying was, it's been really hard for me to control some things, right? And I just watched this video by Renee Lee, and she was talking about how she decided to have the surgery. And I really appreciate, the ability of her to even be vulnerable like that, just because it's really scary. Like, to even say the things that she said, and it wasn't even like she was saying it in a way where she was like, I feel so passionate about this and I'm taking a stand. Like, she was just talking about her personal experience. It's so personal that it's like, wow, like the fact that you have the confidence and the ability to even talk about stuff like this is amazing. And it's been a blessing for me to even hear, because it reminded me of like the way that I was eating last year versus the way that I have been eating this year, or rather the way that I was eating in 2021 versus the way that I've been eating in 2022 and 2023. In 2021, I was drinking a gallon of water a day, which I forgot to write that down actually. So I need to buy a new water bottle. I do need to make that investment. I was working at Whole Foods and I was eating from Whole Foods too. And I think that what we take for granted from places like Whole Foods, and specifically like health food stores, for me, I mostly just have experience with Whole Foods because that's where I was working, like I said. But it's not only the fact that like, oh, everything's more expensive, it's the same thing as Food Lion. Like, no, it's not just that. It's the fact that Whole Foods purposely sources high quality and healthy products. Like, they know that the people that are shopping there care about their health. So it's even the vibe when you go into Whole Foods, you're like, you know what? Let me get right. Let me get me something that's gonna put me on a better path than I've been on. And for me, who wants to evolve to my highest self, this all is falling into line. I'm really thankful that, wow, this is a blessing. But it keeps you on that sort of, those things that kind of put you in a better space, in a better physical space, mental space, because nutrition is not just about the physical. It's also about what it does for you, the energy that it gives you, the way that it makes you feel. And the feeling of like a free gut, the feeling of like mobility, like that's something that I've been thinking about recently, how I feel like I move so awkwardly as of recent. And like I really noticed it today when I like moved this weird way to get out of someone's way. And I was like, like, and I was like even taking the trash out, like picking up the trash from the trash can at one point. And just this way that I moved where I was like, my mobility, like, it's not the same right now, and I haven't been dancing as much. And I've been thinking about like what type of lifestyle I really want to have. Like, do I want to try to find a gym and really get in the gym? Because, you know, that's what I see a lot of people doing that have like bodies like how I would want to have my body look like. And when I really think about it, I'm like, if I'm honest with myself, I don't want to be in the gym. Like, even when I imagine myself rich and famous, like, I might see myself in the gym for a splotch, like maybe like running the treadmill, maybe, but like what I really see myself doing is practicing choreographies. So it's like, even as I'm trying to get myself to 12:15 a.m., we're sorry for the delay and any inconveniences because it's 12:15 a.m. Oh, that's late. That's very late. At night? What? Are they even open to do that? What? I'm like, please, as long as they don't, that's my Instacart order, which I'm getting around to that. I said this was going to be short. It is already 8 minutes in, and I'm barely close to what I was trying to say. So anyways, y'all, continuing. I have been, what was I even saying? I was saying how like eating healthy, whole foods, because of the way that it makes you think and feel and all that good stuff. Appreciate Brittany Lee's vulnerability on even talking about that. Oh yes, I was drinking a gallon of water a day. What else? I was working out for like 10 to 20 minutes a day. That's not even like I think the recommended is 45 minutes 5 times a week in America anyways, like at least from the like growing up in school, like the American standards of fitness or something like that, or the recommended whatever. I think that was it, like 5 times a week, 45 minutes, but I was working out about 20 minutes a day, or 10 to 20 minutes a day, sometimes maybe up to like 40 or so, depending on how many little mini workouts that I would do. Excuse me. But another thing that I was really doing was I would fill up, like I wasn't making myself hungry. And that was a really big part of it. I was not going hungry. I wasn't telling myself that I couldn't have any sweets either. I was eating sweets actually. But what was different was I was filling up on apple sauces similar to this, and I tried this one. It's so good, honestly. I hate that it says kids on it because it makes me look very childish and weird. And like, I'm not trying to have that. It's just that, like, this is healthy. Like, this is a mushed up apple. Like, and it's good. Like, it's good. It's easy to drink. It's portable. I can keep this in my bag. I can eat like 4 and I get filled up off of that. So I would get like this pack of these. I would get a pack of these every day from Whole Foods. And I would grab like a cookie, or I would grab like that and like a health drink, or like a Koya juice or a Koya milkshake, or like a Natalie's OJ, and then maybe like a maybe like some little like Nutri-Grain bar type thing, or just like maybe a protein bar. But I would grab like a pack of applesauce pouches, and like something else, and then like a sweet, and then maybe like a drink. And I would have that, and I would feel good. Like, I would feel like I know that I was purposely filling up. And of course there were some days where I was like, you know, the same thing. Like, I don't want the same thing. Everyone loves a variety. But that's what I would eat. And then I was eating pizza too. Like, that's what's funny, because I absolutely love pizza. But there's times where I'm like, all right, I've been eating too much pizza. I can't keep eating this pizza. But what I would do is I would get pizza, and Whole Foods has this little, like, they're not, for me, that's a personal size. Like, the pizza that they have, like the little frozen $4 cheese pizza, that's one I would get. Sometimes I would decorate and add other stuff. Sometimes I wouldn't. I would put in the oven. And yeah, I would eat that. But I would also have broccoli and brown beans. I mean, not brown beans, black beans every day with the pizza. Or I would have soup with the pizza, or I'd have lentils every day with the pizza. And I'd also get those Amy's enchiladas, those black bean enchilada frozen dinners, and I would have those. And then I would have like a dessert, like I'd have some Jenny's ice cream or something in the freezer, and I would have a couple bites of that before I went to sleep. And I had like plenty of sweets, like every day. I honestly was still eating sweets every day. And before I really noticed it, like there was this one day, and y'all, I went back to kind of not eating well after I got my little heart broken a little bit. So maybe I really do need to go to Whole Foods tomorrow. I don't know. I'm going back and forth because I don't want to see my old coworkers. I don't know. Like, I really like them so much. But you know, when you like people a lot, sometimes you're like, you don't want things to change. You don't want to see like disappointment or whatever. Because I actually reapplied there and got rejected like at the end of last year. And I've noticed that, like, you know what? Whatever. We're not going to go there. We'll talk about that another time. Maybe another year. But anyways, so I just need to get a gallon of water. And anyways, y'all, I was eating vegetables. I would buy myself stuff like dried mangoes, like with the sugarless dried mangoes, because the ones with the sugar don't taste good in my opinion. But the sugarless dried mangoes, because they're naturally sweet, and you can taste the little acid of the mango on there too. I think that's so interesting. Like, God really made everything. Like, wow, nature is just amazing. But yeah, Whole Foods had like plenty of desserts and sweets and stuff like that. And I would get that, and I would try a bunch of different stuff. There's so many options. And yeah, and we got a 20% off discount too, now I think about it, so that definitely helped out a lot. And I also would eat sushi pretty often as well, because I had a friend that loves sushi so much that it made me like sushi a lot. Like, you know, when someone enjoys something so much, it just makes you really love it yourself. You're like, I need that, because I need that feeling, you know? And the sushi was so good. Like, it was, I truly, like, the sushi was definitely inspired by that friend. Like, her enjoyment of sushi just showed me how much to enjoy the sushi. So I would get that pretty often too. So that's pretty much like what my diet was consisting of. And it's kind of like I could get something if I want, like if I wanted to go grab candy and I wanted to go grab desserts, which I did pretty often, honestly. Now I really think about it, I could do that. And I wasn't like getting, you know, bigger until, like I said, I had that little heartbreak. Oh, that's where I got off track. In real life and in me talking right now. But yeah, there was this, it was the same like couple days. Wow, now I think about it. This lady I worked with was like, "You got really skinny." I was like, "Thank you. I'm really trying. Like, I've been really trying, like, to eat better and just exercise more." And I remember I went and I grabbed a cookie. I grabbed a bag of chips. And that right there was when I went back to just eating like that. I didn't buy my applesauce. And the price of the applesauce went up too, I think, at that same time too. So it went up like maybe $1, like half $1 or something like that, to where I was like, dang, like the initial number was different. Like I think it had to be like 2 and then it went to like 3 something, right? So, or maybe 4, something like that. So anyways, yeah, right there, I could literally see, I was like, "Thank you." And I just like started eating a cookie. And I was just like, whoa, like that's such a definitive line. Like right there, I could have been like, "Thank you," and been like, you know what, let me just not eat this. Let me go grab my applesauce and continue on my health journey. But like I said, my heart got hurt. It really did. And food can definitely be a comfort for me. And I knew that. And that's why I had even, one of the things when I had started eating right, I literally would tell myself, remind myself, like, you know, you're eating for comfort right now. Like, this food is not actually helping you. You're in control of what you do. You're in control of your life now. Like, you can choose what you want to eat and what you don't want to eat. Like, you can control this. But I haven't been doing that. And I've been very stressed, honestly. And I put a lot of stress on myself because I want to be a billionaire and I'm going to be a billionaire. And I have a lot of goals, like even music-wise, like I have a lot of goals with that. I have a lot of goals with YouTube. And like, I'm very ambitious. I'm an extremely ambitious person. And I will put that down for no one. Nobody. Like, I'll put that down for nobody. So I think sometimes I put so much stress on myself because I'm worried that if I don't, then I won't escape where I'm at. And then if all things go to hell, then I won't be able to escape it all, right? Like, for example, I'm afraid that there's a war that will break out and I'm not prepared. Like, I don't have any money. I don't have any estate. I don't have any, like, GATs or whatever I would need for, like, some zombie apocalypse. Like, I'm afraid of that, you know? So yeah, it can just be hard for me to, like, you know, just be chill. But that's the thing, like, I don't want to just be, I don't like laziness. Like I said, I'm very ambitious. So I don't aspire to be constantly resting. I don't aspire to be at a constant resting space. I aspire to have a lot of really happy connections and create a lot and build a lot of really beautiful things with a lot of really beautiful people. And with that being said, I'm doing this Outcast Connect thing tomorrow, and hopefully people can come. I will definitely be sad if they don't, if I'm really honest, because I actually do care a lot, and I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, be like, oh yeah, like it's totally like whatever. Like, no, I care a lot. I'll probably cry if people don't come. Like, even think about it right now, it makes me wanna cry. Like, I do care a lot. Like, I'm not with the nonchalant shit. Like, I'm very chalant. I'm chalanting, like, all the time. So, yeah, but I know that I want to, like, have a lot of like really cool people around me, and I want to like do cool stuff. Like I want to be in other people's movies. I want to make movies. I want people to be on my YouTube channel. I want to like go try out cute cafes and all that type of stuff. And there's just things that I want to do, and I think in my trying to escape being so poor and being so broke, like I can sometimes get very like just close the vision of the experience of life and kind of just be stuck on like, yo, like I gotta get out of here. I can't be out here like stressing with this house, and like I can't be out here stressing over if I can eat or not. And it's just like the food insecurity thing, and like, you know, like, oh, like am I getting paid enough at my job? So I'm pretty sure I have this interview on Monday. I'm so sure of the fact that I'm gonna get this job. Like I would be so surprised if I didn't. I would probably be like really shook. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get this job. It's a serving job. I think it opens in March, which is like a month and a half away, which when I really think about it, it's honestly a long time. So maybe I should ask for some overtime at my current job. But either way, I like calculated how much I'd be making, and I was like, you know what, I can survive on that for a month, because I have to save up for this new apartment, and y'all, it's scaring me to even think about. But I actually just started riding the train again the other day, so I was like, you know what, this makes a lot of things more accessible to me than I was really able to notice, just because like I had been, you know, commuting to Archive for, you know, all that time, and that was a high cost. It's about like $35 to $40 every day just going there. And now I really think about it, that's $80 every weekend. So $80 every weekend for like 4.5 to 5 months. I'm about to calculate that. My math is not very quick, but that's a lot of money. And it was definitely like a personal investment. And of course I was making money from it too. Like let's not get twisted. I was still making money from it. I was making $15 an hour, but you know, still, you know, you get what I'm saying. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that's all. But yeah, but now I see that, like, you know, I do have some, like, I can commute with the train. I can take a bus. I can, you know, especially if it's daytime, because for me, I still don't want to play with like transportation at night. Like I ended up taking the bus tonight because I donated at CSL, which you can't see under my arm right now. I guess I could just move it up. Ow. Maybe I should take this off actually, because it's gonna hurt a little bit. I donated at CSL because money. And even with that, like I can continue to do that, like no matter how rich I get, and just still continue to get that extra income every month. Which I don't know if I would, but you know, the staff there is really sweet. Everyone's really nice. Like I was showing this guy today, this video that I saw. I put it on my story, but it was like, we'll cross this bridge when we come to it. Me trying to cross the bridge, and it was like this person in this bear suit trying to cross over this thing, and they like fell and broke a bunch of stuff, and I was just so weak off that, and it was too funny. But yeah, everyone was really sweet. Talked to this girl, Shayla, as well, when I first started the thing. And yeah, everyone's really sweet. Like I said, I don't know why I keep saying that. But yeah, it's just been a nice experience, even me being back there. But yeah, so basically, and also Quinn paid me I only got to do like half her hair, helping her retwist her locks. My first time retwisting the locks. But they were giving me compliments, her and her mom, and I was like, thank you for telling me that I'm good at this. I appreciate that. But I was doing the best I could. Humbly, I do think it looked pretty good. I wish I could have finished it, but I did have it. But she still paid me, so that was really sweet of her. And then like I'm waiting on this check that apparently I had like not trust fund, but I had some sort of 401k with Whole Foods, and it's sending me $175. I just got a text. I gotta read that. I gotta read it. Did y'all hear that? That's my toilet. keep getting these emails that they're shutting off the water at like random times during the day, and I'm just like, dang, like, y'all can't be doing that. Y'all cannot be doing that. I just hope that tomorrow they don't shut it off before I get ready, because I literally put some water in these two like containers I have. They're like Britas that I need new purifiers. I haven't invested in that. Maybe I should go ahead and invest in that, because I'm honest with myself, part of me not drinking as much water is because I don't have those filters. So you know what? I'm writing that down. These are priorities. This is actually a really good thing. This is a really good thing. Because you know what? I might take my CSO plasma money and put that money into stuff like this. Like stuff where I'm like, you know what? Alma Care. The Alma Care effect. That doesn't sound like a full name, but Brita / water purifier filters. Also, I need some new wigs. I need to continue to not let myself get to a state to where I feel embarrassed about myself. I need some skincare products. I need some face masks. And I'm not saying like I'm gonna go crazy with my spending and not budget and not save. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that I need to make some things a priority that haven't been making a priority because I've been so stressed and hell-bent on trying to figure out things and trying to be like, no, I want to make $12 billion and I want to do this, nah. When really, like, my foundation is not solid. My foundation of Alma, the way that I take care of Alma, is not solid. Like, this is what I'm saying. I'll be out here trying to prioritize making my YouTube videos and making like 7 YouTube videos. How many have you seen per week? Right. And then meanwhile, I'm out here like popping pimples every day, can't even control it because I'm stressed and like, oh my God, I can't decide if I need to clean my house first or make my YouTube channel videos first, because I feel like I need to make my YouTube channel videos. I feel like if my house is not clean, then that's also not okay, because you can't have a dirty house. But meanwhile, none of them get done, and I'm just over here like feeling worse and worse about myself, gaining more weight, and just not feeling good. And it's not even that I'm not pretty, because I know I'm pretty, and I do my best to like validate myself in the mirror and just to like try appreciate the beauty that I still see within myself, even as I am where I'm at. But like my confidence is not feeling like how I have felt when I have been eating really well and my energy's been good and up, and you know, I've been lively and confident and things like that, like the confidence in myself. And yeah, y'all, so I said a lot of things. I hope that maybe I won't end it yet. What else did I really want to say to y'all? What else did I really want to say? I know I was talking about, people that inspired. Okay, so I guess this was one of the points that I wanted to get on here when I first was even thinking about getting on here and saying anything. But you don't know sometimes the people around you that you're inspiring. And maybe I'm saying this to myself as well, because maybe I'm inspiring people and I'm not seeing it either. But so there's this guy I follow. We met at this like podcasting event. I don't like how I said that. I'm not trying to make it sound like we met, like, ooh, we met. It wasn't meet cute. I wasn't trying to make it sound like that. No. But he has a podcast. Him and his girl, they like traveled ways to get to the podcasting event, and we met at like the very end of the event. And what's it called? So anyways, he posted this soup. He said this thing, like, in the caption was like, been filling up off these homemade soups lately. And the soup looks so good. Like, just looking at the soup, I was just looking at that soup like, that is a good soup. Like, I could feel the health coming out of that soup. And then after having those lentils yesterday, I had lentils and plantains. And I just was like, And even the portion size was good. And my friend Quinn, she is actually a nutritionist. So I just know that like it's coming from her place of care and knowing what is actually good for me. And I just felt very grateful, like very grateful. And I was like, you know what? This is what I needed. Like I needed this. And I feel like it just set me back on a good path with my eating. And last night, she gave me this water bottle and she was like, I want you to finish that tonight, which this is it still. I still didn't finish this water from yesterday because she said she noticed how much I barely was drinking it. And I was like, yeah, that's how my water intake has been lately. Like it's been really, you know, not the best really. And she was like, you know, I want you to think of water like you think of coffee, because she knows I love coffee. And I was like, waterhead. And she was like, see, there you go. But yeah, so just, I guess I wanted to say, like, you never know who you're inspiring. And I feel like sometimes the wonderful, great people around us can be the way that God, like, allows for us to be inspired by and to be kind of guided by, especially when it's for the best. Like, that's such a great thing when it's for the best. And when people show the things that they're trying to do to better themselves, like, it can be so uplifting and inspiring. And not just in a way of like, yeah, I'm about to get fine on y'all, ha ha ha, and flex up and like this. It's just like when it's coming from a good place of like, you know what, I really want to try my best. I want to be my best in all aspects, not just because I want to look good, but also I want to be healthy. Like the value of health, people that have health as a value is such a valuable thing to be around. And for me, myself, like, it's not that health isn't a value for me. It's just that I don't think that I have taken into regard my stress levels. Let me write that down. Let me literally write that. Where's my, I just had that pen. Y'all know I had the pen. Ah, see, there you go. There I went, letting my stress levels get all out of whack. I need more wigs. This wig is so cute though. Y'all, where did I just put that pen? Like, for real. I literally just had it. Like, where is it? Bruv. Oh, I found it. Literally. Anyways, let's just. Managing stress levels. Because for some reason in my head, I don't take my stress levels into account. Like, I haven't been taking it, like, I've never looked at my stress levels like, oh yeah, I have to make sure I keep that low. Like, I've never thought of it like that. But, like I said, just, like, trying to be like, oh, I gotta make $12 million, like, and me coming home not being able to do anything because I can't decide what to do, like, that's not me at my best. You know what I mean? Like, that's not the foundation for Alma's success. That's not the foundation for the success that I intend to uphold. Even the me that I've imagined is very, like, confident, sure, and dare I say peaceful, because the sort of confidence is not an aggressive confidence. It's not an in-your-face confidence. It's an assuredness that you have when you know that you're doing the right thing, and you know that God gave you some assignments, and you know that you are just making your way through the very best that you can, and you just know you got the power. You know that you have the ability to keep growing and learning, and not even just growing and learning, but to get your ideas out there, to make those ideas come into fruition, like the things that you want to see happen for other people. You know you have the means to help make that happen. You know that you've built some amazing things that people in the world really can appreciate. And it's more than the fact that you just look cute. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be pretty. Like, I want to feel like so pretty. But it's like, even if you didn't know my face and you only knew my name, then you're like, dang, I'm a Valentine. Like, she really did some things. You know what I mean? Like, she's made some things. I love this place that I go to. oh, that's crazy. Alma Valentine's the CEO. Oh, she was the creator. Yo, that's crazy. Or like, oh, that show I'm watching. Oh my God, Alma Valentine's the one that put this all together. She got the actors together. She's the producer. Like, she's the director. Yo, that's crazy. She's the writer. Whoa. Like, oh, that album that I listen to absolutely every day. Like, I can't live without it. Like, oh my God, that album that is played absolutely here, there, whatever. Like, it's never gone away. Like, that's Alma Valentine. That's crazy. Like, she built this cafe. That's crazy. She built this place. That's crazy. She owns this. That's crazy. She solved that world problem. That's crazy. Like, I want that. So the foundations of that, though, I'm like, let me not stress myself out, because today we were having some issues at work today, right? Just like a very chaotic vibes. But I think that something that, I don't know why, but in my heart, I just had this feeling that like maybe I'm safe there for real. Like, maybe I can just like, instead of being on this constant like, no, I have to hurry and like work my way out, because I can't be here and just take everything for granted, and I can't be here and think that maybe like, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I'm not saying that I will just settle and take it for granted now, but I'm thinking that, you know what, maybe instead of me trying to like work so hard just to escape having to be there, maybe I should just like allow myself to grow there comfortably. Like, I know this might sound weird, but like, this is really what I'm saying. Like, maybe, because we were, like I said, we were having some issues with work, right? And I realized today that like, I have to learn a different style of communicating, because there's someone new that I work with where we have a different style of communication. We have a different style of leadership even. And I kind of realized that, you know what, it's not going to take, you know, me convincing them to go with my way. It's going to take me learning what they need from me, one, and then learning, you know, how I can compromise and like come to agreements and meet in the middle, and not just to be a control freak, but to figure out how to build that confidence in between each other. Because the person that I kind of have a different style from, it's truly a difference in style, because like at core, I feel like they have a good core, like a solid core. And yeah, even like the wiliness of it all, like it's like a good type of wily. I hope I'm using that word right. But like, it's not bad energy. You know what I mean? Like, the person does not have bad energy. So yeah, it's just like gonna be a matter of like, yeah, just figuring that out. And it's gonna take me like putting in some effort to learn. And as long as I'm willing to just be like, oh, you know what, this is a learning opportunity, then that changes this perspective. And if I give myself the actual time and space to be like, you know what, I have to figure this out and learn this, because I don't know. Like, I'm not used to this. All of the studying on psychology and human beings and all of this, like, I still don't understand how to, you know, communicate to the benefit of the whole team with this person. So it's like, how can I actually do that? Like, that's an opportunity, and it's actually cool because it opens this whole new door for learning and for growth with that. Because like, I have like socially come so far just from when I purposely started trying to learn how to be a leader and how to be social and how to connect with other people. So imagine if I open a new door and continue and learn how to, you know, work with people on a deeper level, like the things that can come from that and the ways that that could help me in the future, the same way that the social skills that I learned while I was in like middle school are helping me now. Then, you know, you never know how much that this could help me even going in the future. So to end this off, I spent like probably like $70 something, maybe $80 something on Instacart, ordering myself some groceries. And I don't know why that makes me feel scared, right? Like, but I'm like, I'm gonna make this nice soup tomorrow. I can just feel like it's gonna be good. I don't know why, but I feel like sometimes when I'm broker, I cook better. Like, does that make sense? When it's like, I know that I have to eat at home, or like I really should eat at home, and if I don't eat at home, it could turn into a problem. My food can be so good. Like, I don't know what it is. But I ordered some basil leaves too. Like, I made some investments. Because when you buy spice, girl, I know you might be like, oh, that's only $3.22. Girl, that's my $3.22. And I need that right now, okay? So, anyways, I bought that basil, the dried basil leaves, the Nature's Promise one. And then even trying to, like, purposely buy things that are organic and purposely good for you. Yes, it costs a little bit more. But it's kind of like on that health mindset. Like, if I can and I make it a priority right now for me where I'm at, like, I can actually do it. It's just going to take some effort. It's going to take some budgeting. It's going to take some, like, no, you can't buy absolutely every random lip gloss that you see on the street if you're trying to keep up with this budget. But you can go ahead and buy that organic tomato soup because it's going to make you feel good on the inside. It's going to make that glow come back. Buy yourself a couple of skincare items. And, yeah, let's just continue to develop the... Bruh, did I just do that again? Bro, I swear to God, I hope that did not just... I hope that just didn't show my stomach because I literally will be in these blankets, bro. I swear to God, this literally happened the other night. I was talking for like an hour and I couldn't load it in the editor. And I had to throw the whole video away because I can't have y'all seeing my stomach or whatever. Anyways, y'all. This is me suddenly getting tired and my eyes starting to itch. Ordered the food. It said it'll be here like 12:15 a.m. But yeah, much love to y'all. Oh, Samuel S. just started shopping, period. There was this guy named Samuel I used to like when I was in like 5th grade. And he dated this girl, Gabby. And I think I told Gabby that I liked Samuel. Or maybe I didn't say it. Maybe that was the start of me just not expressing to people that I really liked him. And then them going with someone else. And I was like, Samuel, I thought you liked me. Like, why would you even be with her? I feel like we get along better. And I was just so disappointed and so upset. And I just was like, wow, like, this is crazy because he was supposed to be mine. Supposed to be my lady. Could have been mine. Supposed to be my girl. That's my lady. My girl said that's my baby. Should have been my girl. My lady. Could have been mine. Could have been mine. That's my song, My Girl. It's on SoundCloud. I wrote that literally about this girl who I went through Dunkin' Donuts, like the line, and oh my God, she was so cute. And then I went back around because I was like, that might be the love of my life. I was like, that might be the love of my life. I was like, maybe I shouldn't be with these fine men out here. Maybe that's the love of my life. She was like this Asian girl, tattoos. And like, for me, that's never been my type. Like, it's not my type. But I met her eyes and I was like, you might be the love of my life. So I was like, hold on, I can't just leave. I went back around. I was like, hi, I think I like got a cup of water or something. And then I pulled up to the like window and I was like, hey, like, where's the girl that was just here, like with the tattoos? And then she was like, oh, that's the other girl that was there. She was like, oh, that's my girlfriend. And I was like, oh, really? I was like, dang, my bad. And then she was like, yeah, that's my girlfriend. I can show you a picture. Like, I can show you, that's for real, that's my girlfriend. And I was like, sus? Like, it's giving she's not actually your girlfriend, but you wish she was. So now you're gatekeeping. You need to leave me and love of my life alone. No, but anyways, y'all, thanks for watching. This has been interessante. I hope that you enjoyed this little episode on Alma's World, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.